Hello, I am back on the Arizona Trail, and I didn't know that there was a special event going on, 100-mile of running, and there's actually a porta potty here. Wasn't one here last time, and some tents set up, but nobody's around here. So down that way, you can see the marker. I camped over that way one night. And behind me this way, I went up to Bray Creek, and that's where I was thinking about going today. So let me get my backpack all set up, and I'll get to hiking. Okay, so I am hiking. Hopefully the 3.4 to Bray Creek. There's no signal. And I can't remember the altitude here, but I think it's around 6,000. That's down there, the orange tarp, where the event runners can go and cool down or sleep the night. And I am panting. I have a liter and a half in my camel pack, and I believe 3 other bottles. And it's hot here. Today it's in the 90s. Whew. And I'm not used to carrying my big backpack. Just been doing day packs. I do have my knee brace and my hiking sticks. And there's the RIP. I remember that last time I was here. So I'll get off of here and catch my breath. Okay. So I've been about a half a mile. I actually had to sit down and hydrate and get something to eat because I did forget to have my lunch. But I was at 0.3. Made it 0.2 of a mile since then. And it's hot, and it's sunny. And I am around 5480, I think is where I started. I think I did go up about 500 feet. So that's a lot in a half a mile. And I'm not used to this weight on my back. We're hiking at this altitude in our hiking period. So Mountain Man I met back there at the trailhead where I parked my car. That's the name that his friends call him. He's never actually through hiked everything, but he's done sections and he's trying to get up on top of the rim tonight. He stopped and went back and had his lunch at the creek and probably got more water. But I'm just moseying along now. Finally got a little bit of shade, a little bit of flat ground. And I'll just take my time. No big hurry. All right. Check in with you later. So the trail that I'm on is the Arizona Trail, and it's also the Highline Trail in this section. I think the Highline Trail is section 32. I can't be positive though. It's like 33 miles long. Looks like somebody could camp right there. So my friends from the AT, no filters, Snoopy Doggy Dog, Trinkles, Ballpark, and AT Positive. Hope you guys are all doing good. If you ever want to come out here, this is what the Arizona Trail looks like. Some of it anyway. Part in the mountains that I love. Minus these flags. These flags are usually not here. That's part of that 100-mile race that they're doing. Oh boy. This wasn't like this in March. This is all crumpled over. I'll let you go. Okay, so these little bushes, these are mesquite. And if I can get in close enough, you'll see that they have little barbs on them. Which is the reason why I have always worn pants and long sleeve shirts when I've hiked. A lot of people have really scratched up legs and arms wearing shorts and tank tops or no shirts. Mountain Man, he had a long sleeve shirt on and long pants. All right, I'm gonna let you go so I can negotiate that, because it's a step down, as you can see, about a foot deep. All right, this burgundy red colored bush is called a Manzanita. I used to call it something else until I actually learned what they were, but I had learned it incorrectly at one of those presentations that they do for hiking trails at national parks, and they called it something else. If I think of it, I'll mention it. This right here is called an alligator juniper tree. I think you can figure out why it's alligator juniper. And here, looks like we have some holly bush. No berries on it this time of year. Wish it wasn't so hot. It'd be a gorgeous hike. 6 months ago, it wasn't this hot. Believe you me. Okay, while I rest to get another 200-foot climb push done, I decided to film a little bit. So that's a prickly pear cactus. And hiding behind that tree right there, that's a yucca plant. Here's a trail. That's going northbound. Just came up that way through a bunch of switchbacks. And that ridge up there is part of the Mungion Rim. And off that way is the town of Pine, and a little bit farther south of that is Payson. I'll catch my breath. and push on. Alright, so I was just looking at my gut hooks for the Arizona Trail at my destination, Bray Creek, at mile 462, going northbound. And it just said, attention, southbound hikers. From 462 to 429.8 at the East Verde River, right before you get to the Mazatals, is all closed due to a fire. But Guide Hooks has not updated this because they have this 100-mile race along here. I have seen some trees kind of brackened, but not a lot. I don't know when that fire was. I don't remember it saying that in March when I was here. Whew. Yeah, this trail is definitely kicking my booty. Not used to this elevation. Whew. See, there's some evidence of fire. Just on these old trees, though. I don't know. It swiftly came through here. Alright, checking with you later. I just got done putting on some bug spray, and you wouldn't think that you would need bug spray when you're in full sun and it's like 90 degrees and there's no water anywhere near. But now there's mosquitoes and cowflies. So this is a completely exposed area. I should be going downhill a little bit in a little while, which I'll be very thankful for. And I'm gonna double check my gut hook because there was supposed to be a trailhead right around here. I want to make sure I'm going the right way. I gotta get through here. I'm sorry to bother you, especially with your babies. Can you let me go through? Oh, yeah, poop and show that kind of a display, huh? I'm sorry. I'm just passing through. It's okay. Take your babies with you. Yep. Thank you. Unfortunately, I'm going right where you're headed, Miss. Yeah. I'm going this way. And you want to walk the trail too. Why don't you go down near where the other ones are? Yeah, there you go. Thank you. Be out out of your way in a moment. Thank you. I just did a PUDS, pointless up and down through that ravine. Trying to make my way to Bray Creek. It's almost 4 o'clock, which means I've been at this for about 3.5 hours. 3.5 miles. That's not very good. But for somebody who stopped hiking the AT on July 17th this year and have been healing up from a knee injury, and I'm between 5,500 and 6,500 feet. With a full pack, I think I've been doing pretty good. Considering I'm out of shape. I can let you go because I have another up to contend with. Okay, so I just came up through there. This section of the trail has definitely been washed out. That's all I'm doing is following a washout. And I decided to take a seat. Mr. Stump came over here. There's a bunch of pretty flowers. Annoying bug that's bothering me. More flowers. And a painted rock. Pretty cool. Here's a nice view. Mountains way off in the distance. And a trail sign right here for me to go around this curve. Boy, I'm just about shot. I'll let you go because I can't breathe. Heard something up there. Okay, it took me a long time to remember the name of that. Besides Manzanita, it's mahogany wood. And if you're going down a really steep cliff or going up one, they have really strong roots. I've used them before. Oh, gosh, I am beat. The last time I did this section, that was March. It was April, right before I left the state of Arizona to go across country and begin my Appalachian Trail through hike. And from the Pine Trailhead, I made it like 9, almost 10 miles, I think it was. Got in after 7 o'clock at night. I was so tired, I could barely eat anything. The next day, I felt really good. Started this one, but I only made it that 4 miles to that Bray Creek. And now, looking at what the train has been, with the elevation gain, 1,000 feet of elevation gain today. Whew. I know why it only took me, or I only did 4 miles. and I had to stop. Whew. I definitely don't want to do this in the heat of the day again. This is an early morning hike for sure. All right, I gotta get off here so I can breathe. Oh, getting close though. So I remember that outcrop. So there's a little bit of water pooled there. I think I can see some more up there. So if the Bray Creek doesn't have any, I can always get some here. And that's the trail. So, this sandstone, it breaks apart and gets kind of slippery sometimes. And at other times, it breaks all apart and makes it quite challenging going downhill. But there's a cairn. I know I'm on the right track. And I'm supposed to be 0.2 or 0.2 of a mile from where I want to be. And I see an orange flag over there. Just not quite sure how to get to it. So I thought I remembered this gate. Gut hooks didn't have it. They've left it open for the runners. Supposed to always close it though. Okay, I've made it to my campsite. I hear fresh water over there. The spring is trickling over here. I just gotta choose my campsite. Deep flowers. Oh. Last time I was here, there was about 4 guys, myself, and because I had stopped earlier, there was a bunch of through hikers that came on through. I think I was right there before, I can't remember. I'll look around. I gotta get this pack off. I think I'm gonna move my stuff up to this one. I'm not gonna make a campfire, but it'd be nice to hear that stream all night. Somebody camped here next to the rock wall as a cowboy camp, but now there's cow pies all over it. That's what happens when they leave that gate open. You get cow patties everywhere. There wasn't any cow patties in here in April. I just did a gut hook check-in. Don't know if anybody can see that if they're not on the Arizona Trail. So, Snoop Dogg and No Filter and AG Positive and Crinkles and Ballpark. I don't know if they can see it or not, but I did send a message to both my daughter and all those through hikers that I made it to camp safe. I'll be here for 2 nights. This is where I stayed before and I pondered it. Then I saw that mess up there. I think that's a porcupine nest. I don't feel like listening to I want to pork you all night. That one's not very good either. So I think I'll go up by the water. Time to set up camp. Alright, home sweet home for a couple of nights. Got a tight squeeze. I know which way is easier to get out of. It is what it is. Might move it tomorrow, but that's it for tonight. So I'm gonna set up cooking stuff over there. I gotta get something to eat. I'm dead. Okay, my bear bag is hung, tied off, and it's about 75 feet away. Kind of downwind too, so that'll be good. All right, be safe for tonight.